Welcome to Revolve, episode post review with the invisible man and woman, Terrell and CJ, aka For Real Love, BOD, Wrestling Hub and Coach, FCH,
Nice.
Oh,
ballad, 80s power ballad. I like it.
I know, ladies and gentlemen. It's been as Terrell said in a chat. It's been 2.5 years. Welcome back to the Evolve Post Review. We've been gone, but we've missed you so much. I'm joined today by the Invisible Woman.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to 2026.
Across the pond, Coach FCHW.
Hey everybody, it's good to be back. I have been gone longer than most of these guys, but I'm happy to be back.
Yes, EOD Wrestling Hub.
Hello, everyone. I'm glad to be back.
All right, and a special guest here. Hear these thoughts because I have the best for last to save. How are you, sir?
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm doing all right. I can't complain.
Now I have the best for last. Terrell, take it away, you sexy man.
Sadly, he's still out doing something right now, but I'll try my best. What's going on, everybody? I'm CJ Wolfie and my fiance For Real Terrell, and we are For Real Love. Yeah,
Okay.
I try. I try.
I get it. I miss his intros. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the WWE Post Evolve podcast. We're going to talk about match by match, little clips here, little clips there. We'll have some surprises coming up. We do have a special studometer that no one else has, ladies and gentlemen. We will say that later on. Stay tuned. The episode starts with Shawn Legacy coming into the ring, talking about his fear, and it's scary to keep losing, but this is his last chance in his mind, and he has to win. He has to win. So let's start off with that real quick first. Here are these thoughts. What's your review on Shawn Legacy's intro into the show, and just leading up to that before we even get to the main event? What's your thoughts on that?
I thought it was pretty good. Yeah, I don't know if I'm trying not to, talk about what happened later without going too deep into it. So I'll just say, yeah, I thought it was a pretty good promo leading into everything.
Okay, that's fine. ED?
Yeah, I thought it was a good promo. The only thing that was weird about it is like the match itself seemed to come out of nowhere, or less. It's been so long since we've seen an Evolve episode. I'm like, they're gonna fight again for the championship. But I did like the way it started out. It was a little bit different, and I like that. And it kind of, because they're kind of taped in advance, so it kind of felt like everything is like happening like right now. So I did like that. So I thought it was good.
That's cool. Coach?
I liked it. I think it was good. It kind of like, how do I say it? Kind of felt like that superhero type thing where he's walking and he's watching all of his memories, all of his achievements before he goes into this big final battle. It kind of felt like that, and I really liked that. It kind of gave me the idea that he was going to win, but I'm not going to talk about that yet. I'm just going to say it was a good promo. I really liked it.
Okay. Hey, D-Walk.
What's going on, people? How y'all doing?
Hey.
I just wanted to come and crash it real fast. That's it. Just want to say hi.
Oh, love you, man.
Hey.
You crazy, man. We're talking about this in a second. Okay, that's exactly. CJ, what are your thoughts on the Shawn Legacy promo before we get to the match?
Oh yeah, I think it's pretty good too. It gives you the hype of the final, the main event of the match, with him included with Justin Drake, and making you that feel that he might, he could possibly, win the big one. Finally win the big one, and the many chances he had going after it. So yeah, I had to feel to it. So I like it.
Okay, all right. Let's get to the first match, because this is going to be a really weird thing to talk about, because I'm going to have some mixed. I haven't heard Coach's review of it yet, so we'll get to that when we get to there.
I haven't uploaded it yet.
I know. I'm waiting for that one. check out Not Lost in Japan. He just put out one right now. He's a little he was up and down on that. First match, Carmen Petrovic, Xing Xing versus Laney Luck. There's a guy in the background with a Xing Xing sign. Good for him. I don't know how many years Carmen Petrovic has been like wrestling in NXT because again, she's a PC wrestler. So I think it's like between 3 years, but maybe 4.
Yeah.
She's been there for a minute.
Something like that. Laney Luck, 11 years in business, and she is the current ID champion. No belt with her, which that kind of makes sense. Captain Jones doesn't bring his belt, so I get that. Match starts off. Laney Luck is very, Go on.
Yeah.
No, I think it was an echo. That's what it was.
Yeah, it was an echo.
Okay. Sorry. Lady Luck. Basically, this match only lasted 3 minutes. I didn't like that. Carmen Petrovic won with the Xing Xing. I'm going to get to that point in a second. It was a good match back and forth. Lady Luck kind of showed out a little bit. And I miss the commentary from Peter Rosenberg. Why? Because Robert Stone, just like Laney Luck, was turned up.
Look at that. Pinfall. Petrovic. Luck kicks out.
Luck is a party girl. She's always turned up, Peter. I don't know if you're down with that, but she's not turned up. She's turned up. Yeah, I said it.
I don't need you to say turned anymore, Stone. I honestly, none of us need it. The next thing you're going to do is try to pull a 6-7 reference. Please don't do it.
2.
I saw CJ's face. The second that said the 6-7 reference, like, no.
Please no.
Welcome, Mr. Terrell. All right. Now, to get into that point, Terrell and CJ, your thoughts on Laney Luck versus Carmen Petrovic and your rating?
Yeah, the match was pretty good. Carmen kind of, she been doing her thing on Evolve lately now, and she's improving herself. And then the Lady Luck, she pretty good too. So they have a pretty good back and forth match. And I give it like a B. It was pretty good first start a match for the show.
Okay. All right. Terrell?
Yeah, the match was pretty fire. It was dope seeing Laney do her thing. I feel like she showcased herself more in this match. And as far as with Carmen Petrovic, man, she always do her thing. So I'm gonna give the match actually a B+ because I think it showed both of the women's skills in this match for real.
All right. Before I get the coach and that EOD and then who keeps coming? Is that D? What is it?
Hey, 2 times in one night. Hey, that's dope, ain't it?
Yeah, it is.
Lord have mercy.
Responsibly.
What's going on, people? Terrell?
What's going on?
What's
good
happening?
with y'all?
No, just visiting for a quick second. I figure, I'll be like Santa Claus to stop by and everything,
Oh Lord.
I'll see you soon, D-Walk. All right. Love you. Now, before I get the coach, I give this match a D. Only because of the commentary. This is why.
Okay.
They brought up the fact that Laney Luck is an 11-year veteran. They brought up the fact that they showed the fact that she did a 6-way elimination match to win that belt. Right? So that means she has knowledge. She's supposed to be the new Kylie Ray because Kylie Ray is pregnant. Hopefully she comes back after the baby. Why would you say that Carmen Petrovic is under 3 years? That's why I was asking you guys. And then Laney Luck is 11 years, but yet Carmen Petrovic can beat Laney Luck, who is the IC champion.
So the match is a D because commentary got something wrong.
No, it's a D because they didn't give the assignment to the commentary saying, hey, Carmen Petrovic has less years than Laney Luck. Don't bring that up because it wouldn't make any sense to let Carmen Petrovic win against a Laney Luck who's had 3 times much experience. It's like if it was Carmen Petrovic versus Kylie Ray, it wouldn't really make any sense. Kylie Ray has more years than Carmen and more experience combined.
No, once you said that.
Shit, and that's commentary fault then.
Yeah, I know. But
watch this happen. Watches is a part of life.
Yeah, I get that.
No, but if you what was I saying?
Yeah.
with Carmen Petrovic, I feel like they're just giving her the wins. But once you said that, it is a good point. The only way that it redeems it, if Lainey Reed genuinely has more experience, is by letting them have a rematch, and then
Lainey Luck wins
or
again.
Lainey Luck, sorry,
Yeah.
wins in the next one.
Yeah. I mean, and
But yeah, the match itself,
Yeah.
I mean, my rating of it is, I guess, a C plus. It wasn't a bad match. It wasn't a good match. It just
match.
it could have been more, but
a
it was
match.
a good first match.
And they're not acknowledging that Carmen's undefeated lately. She's been bing, 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 bing. No one's like, they're not acknowledging that, which is like they probably will in the
I
future.
mean,
but
her
that's
moves were cool in the match, but I'd like to see more out of Lainey Luck.
what I gotta say about that, Coach.
I also have an issue with the match, but it's not the same reason as you. I just feel like the match was a bit too short because Lainey Luck, this is the first time we're seeing her on Evolve, and as the new ID champion, I feel like you kind of have to show her off, especially because she's like your representation on the indie scene. I don't have a problem with her losing to Carmen Petrovich because Carmen is good and she's been on a winning streak. I just feel like the match went too quickly to really show off anything for either woman. So that's why I'm gonna give it a B minus. I think for what it was good. I just don't feel like they did enough for, at least for me personally.
Okay. EOD.
Yeah, I kind of agree with Coach. Like this is only like the second time I've seen Lainey Luck. The first time was like on Twitter during that match where she won the ID championship. A little bit of that match. So this is my first real introduction to her. And I wish it would have been a little bit longer just to showcase. Like her losing wasn't a problem for me because the way I look at it, they always WWE does this a lot. Their people are better than anybody else. So the fact that she's kind of on NXT Evolve, even though she had 11 years of experience, it's like you had 11 experience in elementary school versus somebody that's in junior high school. So it's like that's just how WWE does stuff. But I did wish it was a little bit longer. I give the match a B. It was okay. It was a good starter match, but she is the ID champion. So I think they did a better job showing off Sterling the last time from LFG than her in this match. So that's all. But it was a good match. I just wish they did a little bit more.
Okay. Hear these thoughts and rating of the match.
I'll give it about a B. Like you guys said, I wish it was a little bit longer. I wish that by telling the story, they probably would have showed with Lainey Luck, as you said, she has more years of experience. They would have showed her have some type of miscalculation in the match, and then Petrovic could have got advantage of that. And that would have gave her a reason to have a rematch and have her well prepared for that match. But I think overall it was a pretty good match. I was happy to see her because I've been kind of watching her in the indies a lot, and she's from Chicago. So anybody from Chicago, I'm always gonna support them. So
Oh yeah.
Of course. Shout out to Chicago. And she shout out to Chicago herself too. It was actually pretty cool. She's like, looked at yeah, I'm here. 3 minutes, 35 seconds was the match. All right. Now, backstage, the Vanity Project spoke about Jackson Drake's match later. Ricky Smokes compared Sean Legacy to the hot girl's friend that you don't want her around, but you have to have her around in order to get it. And then they just like fall in love with you. And it's like a whole complicated mess. They all knew the damn thing. It was really weird. Then on the left, Mr. Aaron Rourke, Cappuccino Jones, Eli Knight, Sam Hardware Holloway is there. First off, Jackson Drake tells him, "Where the hell have you been?" Eli Knight says something, and he's like, "Who the hell are you?" Cappuccino Jones starts talking, but then I think Mr. Dr. Thirst is getting a little too big for his britches.
Because Jackson has that title. Word?
Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
That is right. And actually, tonight, Sean Lexi is going to take that Evolve title, and we're going to start 2026 off right.
So that's why they call you Cap Jones, because you're a filthy, stinking liar.
Oh, man.
Hey, guys.
So that was a little heated up. So, ladies and gentlemen, CJ Wolf and Terrell, what are your thoughts on the new group of high school kids in the background trying to be like and stand against Vanity Project?
Yeah, it's something, but they really even follow up with they did like the other weeks of the performance centers haven't been taking over the show for a week.
Yeah,
I don't think they thought about that. They didn't say anything about that yet. Or on the show, really, since it came back. But I guess they were just standing together because they've been beaten by the performance centers that week. So I guess but it's a little nice to see group together or whatever.
Yeah, it was pretty entertaining. I just thought it was weird that they didn't bring that up at all.
Yeah.
I was looking to see like some type of takeover or something like that.
They're still waiting on that. Coach, your thoughts?
I liked it. I think it was a fun way to show more of the Vanity Project. I just hope they don't fall into the trap where all of these baby faces are always together and they're just lumped as this big baby face group, because I just don't want that to happen. I don't think it is going to happen, but like I have a tiny fear that it might, and I feel like that would diminish them as individuals. But other than that, what this was, it was pretty fun. I liked how much the Vanity Project are just dicks to everyone.
It is too. Here you go.
Yeah, I know I'm biased when it comes to the Vanity Project, so I liked it. But
yeah, man.
Based on NXT, I think they're doing something a little bit different. I think a lot of people's gonna be showcased not just on Evolve, but also on NXT. That's just my feeling. I don't know that for sure. I did like the fact they're showing the dynamics. You got the baby faces together, and I know they didn't talk about it now, but they did kind of bring up something about like what happened like the past week later on in the show. But I liked it. I like the fact that Jackson Drake, he's really smelling himself right now. He just thinks he's the absolute man. He is a champion, so he should think that. He's a little bit overboard with it, but he should be. He should be. So I liked it. I thought it was a good segment.
Hear these thoughts. Your thoughts on this promo?
Yeah, I'll second with EOD, man. I'm gonna be biased every time with Vanity Project, man. Every single time, because they're just like the more mature version of a Disney bully. Like every time they say something, it's hilarious every time. And what he said to Cappuccino Jones was funny to me. I don't know why I laughed so hard at that part, but yeah, I thought it was pretty entertaining.
All right, even that. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we know that these are the same tapings. We talked about this on episode 41. We talked about this. We even said it. Why are you doing this if the fact that you could just show this now? Why? Because Wendy Chu and Chantel Monroe came out. First off, Chantel Monroe came out with the mirror, and then Wendy Chu attacked her. But they're wearing the same exact clothes as episode 41. The baby on the left is still there on the left since episode 41. Nothing's changed. So you could have showed this. This is the reason why. This was a great first main event. I'm gonna call this the first main event. Okay, honestly, it's not a mid-match. This is the first main event. Right off the bat, they have a brawl. Wendy Chu goes to the outside. I'm not even gonna get my notes. Wendy Chu goes to the inside. Chantel Monroe gets a trash can and freaking brings it out with a hairspray. Keep your eye on the hairspray, ladies and gentlemen. That is a key point for it later. After punches back and forth, Wendy Chu puts her into a trash can, then does like a running shotgun drop kick to the corner of Chantel Monroe. Ladies and gentlemen, clip number 1.
To her wheelhouse. Absolutely. She's very comfortable when rules go out the window, and you hear the crowd getting excited to see Wendy Chu doing Wendy Chu things.
Yeah, well, anything's legal. Chairs, tables, weapons. I mean, she may come over to the table here and take your knee brace off of your meniscus injury.
Or she may just dump Chantel Monroe right into the trash can. Wendy Chu with an old-fashioned right hand. Instead, Chantel Monroe avoids the chair and comes back with an elbow to take down the veteran Wendy Chu and send Chu in. No! There's the reversal, and Chantel Monroe is eating chair tonight, folks. Man, she is not going to like that. We know how much Chantel Monroe likes to look in that mirror. She does not want that pretty face slammed into a chair.
Yeah, now there's an indent of her beautiful nose sculpture in that chair. Granted, it's worth a lot of money now, probably.
Sell that at Sotheby's. They auction it right now.
Before we continue, can someone tell me what Sotheby's is? Sotheby's. What is that?
I heard of it.
Yeah, I don't know what that is, but Peter Rosenberg brought it up. During that point, Chantel Monroe got thrown into a chair. First off, get that chair, Chantel. Sell that shit. You can sell it to anybody on eBay. Really make the point of that. They go back and forth. Wendy Chu tries to do a dirt nap. They brought up the good point, and I'll bring this up a little later at the end of your thoughts on this, where Robert Stone and Peter Rosenberg were saying that should she really call it the dirt nap since she's not a zombie anymore? She's just Wendy Chu. Like, should she change the name? We'll talk about that a little later. Chantel Monroe reaches for the hairspray and hairsprays her in the face. After a couple back and forth, Wendy Chu brings out the chair. The table. The table goes inside the ring. They're fighting back and forth. At one point, I forgot what it was. Wendy Chu was on the top. Chantel Monroe tries to go up to stop her on the top turnbuckle. Wendy Chu does the dirt nap on the top turnbuckle, and I was telling Cardala, like, at that point, if it wasn't on the ropes and she would have passed out, the ref would have stopped the match right there.
I was asking.
Yeah.
In normal circumstances.
Yeah.
But then you said because it's a DQ match.
And technically, we'll talk about that a little later too. Like, no DQ matches, it should have still count because it's on the. But either way, let's just say it like that. Wendy Chu knocks her out. She is out. Then Wendy Chu has an idea, not a good idea, but still an idea anyway. She turns Chantel Monroe around, and ladies and gentlemen, your discretion is advised. We bring back an old commentator to help us out here.
It's not moving.
She lets go of the dirt nap, but Wendy, she might have put Chantel out.
Her body is limp. Oh, Wendy, what are we doing here?
Oh, good Lord.
You already have her beat.
Oh, no, Stone. What's Wendy Chu thinking? What's she thinking? Oh, my goodness! Chantel Monroe may have been broken in half.
By God, Stone Cold! Stone Cold!
Lord Jesus.
Peter Rosenberg, I can't believe Peter Rosenberg brought the Jim Ross impression. I didn't exclusive on Tubi, ladies and gentlemen, exclusive. All right. Match was exactly official time 6 minutes 57 seconds. 7 minutes if you count everything else. CJ Wolfie Terrell, your thoughts and rating on the match, and should the dirt nap be changed and renamed since Wendy's a new person?
I actually thought she would have been changed it really when she became this person weeks ago. But the match was amazing. Really, they did good on this match. And that ending to what she did the choke slam kind of move on her on the table. Yeah, that was very impactful what I did. That's ain't no way she kicking out of there. But yeah, Wendy did her thing. They did that thing. So I get that match an
A.
The match was very enjoyable. I'm definitely gonna have to give it an A as well. It was full of action. I love a good no holds barred match or no disqualification match. As far as with Wendy Chu, well, actually Chantel Monroe, she actually did her thing. I actually enjoyed seeing Wendy Chu just come out and just full blown interfere her interest, because I feel like that was what was needed to be done. Chantel Monroe, she needed some attitude adjustment, if you will, and Wendy Chu gave her that. So I feel like this beef should not be revisited unless they want to bring it back. Hell, I'm all for it. As far as with Wendy Chu's finisher, I feel like it should be called catnap.
Yeah,
it works. Yeah, Nikita might not like that, but we'll just work.
Yeah, and then she could beef. Then she can beef with Nikita to get the rights to the name or something.
Oh no!
And she started doing her finisher on her and everything like that. Yeah, that'd be funny.
We don't need to see dead Wendy do the W
I wouldn't
dance.
mind if they bring back the Nikita.
No, you not Big Cat. I'm Big Cat. That would be my finisher name.
Okay.
Oh, you not the big bad booty daddy. I'm the big bad booty daddy, though.
Oh my God, this is why I love this show. Coach,
Oh my God.
your thoughts and rating of the match.
First off, we're not gonna take any Chantel Monroe slander from Terrell. She's like the GOAT, so like
It's
there's
not
nothing wrong
moving.
with her attitude.
She lets go of the dirt nap.
Sorry. Continue.
Oh,
I pressed the wrong button. Keep going.
You tell him, Coach.
Go on, Coach.
Oh, Coach, you might be on mute.
Your mic's muted. Coach. There we go.
Yeah, my bad. I don't know what happened. Sorry, guys.
That was me. Keep going.
Regarding her finisher, I think the dirt nap should stay. The name the dirt nap should stay. It's kind of intimidating because like you know who I was before, and you're getting a nicer version of me now, but I can still put you in the dirt if I need to. So I feel like the name just sounds cool, and I don't think it should be changed. Regarding the match, I loved how like it felt like this big, massive, like they hate each other, and that's what I really appreciated. Just like Terrell said, when they instantly came out and started brawling, it really felt like this rivalry was like they hate each other. So For the match, I'm going to give it an A. I want to give it an A plus. I don't know why it just didn't hit that ultimate extreme level, but I did really like it for what it was. So definitely an A match for me.
All right. EOD?
Yeah, I agree. This was like an A match. I did like the fact that Chantel Monroe had the hairspray, so that's something unique to her when it comes to stuff like this. And I see what they're doing with Chantel, like, cause she's so pretty. She doesn't look like she's supposed to be in these type of matches, but she's in all these crazy matches. So when she eventually gets called up, it's like, okay, she's just not gonna be just another pretty face. She's gonna be, oh, I could do hardcore stuff. I could do this, this, and that. So I do like that. The way Wendy Chu choked her out on on the top of the turnbuckle, that was crazy. And Chantel's not a heavy person, so the fact that she went through the table the way she did was insane. Like I said, I give it an A, and I do think I like the name the Dirt Nap. I think they should keep it. I really like it. It's different, and it pretty much shows you what she can do to you. She can put you in the ground, so keep it.
Yeah, I like that. All right. Hear these thoughts?
Yeah, I agree. I like the Dirt Nap as the name of the finisher. Maybe they can give her like an alternative finisher as well. Like, if she want to go back into being her old self a little bit, depending on who she's facing, maybe she can use the Dirt Nap. But that's neither here nor there. But overall, as far as the match, I liked it. You got Wendy Chu, like the queen of stipulation. You could put her in any type of no disqualifications matches every time. Like, she takes crazy bumps. And what she did, the reflection of perfection was pretty crazy, especially putting her to sleep on top of the rope. But overall, I get a match at A. I thought it was a lot of fun to watch, and I love chaotic, like, hardcore matches. So it was good to me.
It was good. All right, Cardi.
No, this was an A match for me. I think with Wendy Chu, like, this was just another Wendy Chu match, which, in saying that, I mean every Wendy Chu match is a really good match.
Yeah.
But for Chantel Monroe, this was like our first time seeing her do something like this. So I like that we got to see her doing that. So I hope we see more of it.
Okay. A plus for me. Yeah.
Oh no, I'm just gonna say one thing. Like, even though I know it was taped and they could have showed it, I'm actually glad they did hold it back till after Christmas, because to me it made the show feel a little bit more like special, I guess. I don't know, like, after not seeing anything for about 2 weeks, you come back, you get this, and then you get the next match. So I'm kind of glad they at first I was like, man, they should have showed it, but I'm kind of glad they held off on it. So
okay, I'll give you that. I give this match an A plus because Chantel Monroe, we've been saying this week after week after week after week. She's getting better. She's getting better. She's just now. Shout out to Not Lost in Japan. He did bring up the idea. I'm just gonna piggyback on that. You lost, and it would have been really cool. And when we get to the post match, but it would have been really cool when she was on the floor, because she was on the floor on the outside. She was just grabbing onto the hairspray. That should be her now. Like, she has the mirror, and now she has the hairspray, and she should use it in matches. Like, when shit is not going well, hairspray. Ah! Like, I don't know what happened. Like, that could be your gimmick, because again, you're a reflection of perfection. That's what I'm thinking. But this match was like, it got off slow in the beginning because, again, this is basically Chantel's first ever no DQ match. So after a while, she started getting confident. Wendy Chu, you knew Wendy Chu was going to win because commentary is like, yo, this is Wendy Chu's wheelhouse. She's done every match under the sun. Like, and this is Chantel's first. So I'm like, yeah. And this is the new Wendy. So I'm like, I want Chantel to be the champion. We've all been saying it. Now that the Kendall Gray dilemma is happening, it opens up the field for everything. But speaking of which, post match. Oh, I didn't want to say his name because he.
Don't say his name. Just don't say his name. Just say.
Now, Terrell's gonna laugh 3 times for this. 1, because we have to press the button because he did not change his clothes. He just put a jacket over the same shirt. They got to notice, fool. Here we go with the original.
About a guy called Chewy Martinez who wears the same clothes every 4 episodes. Who is a mediocre to okay announcer, but needs to get better.
I didn't notice that.
Thank you. Producer's note: Cardi M just said she can't believe that it's catchy. It is.
No, I
Now-
said I hate that it's catchy.
It is catchy. It is catchy. It's pretty cool. Now, Jerry Martinez to the outside. Talk to Wendy Chu. Wendy Chu's like saying I'm a different person. I'm the new me. I know there's a triple threat next next week. We'll talk about that in a minute. But whoever's gonna win, I'm gonna put them to sleep. Kendall comes out and talks that shit, and I talked to Cardi. I'm like, this is a greater production than Raw and SmackDown. Why? Because when two people are in that, like on the outside with no mic on, you can't hear shit. You can only see their mouths. You can't hear anything. Yet somebody put a mic in between those two women and said, "Look, talk. We got you. Don't worry about it. We got you." Kendall Great said, "I already made you talk once. I'm gonna make you quit." And she says, "That was the old me. You're not gonna get the new me, champ." So right there. Now, ladies and gentlemen, before we get to the post match and our thoughts on the predictions on this, we have somebody from Mount Olympus who has a very special message for all of us. But before, hit that intro, you sexy ass man. Oh, who me? Oh, thank you.
If you're not tan and jacked and ready to attack, or if you are weak and pale and ready to fail, then this is not the place for you, cause it's time for the start meter with its God.
Oh boy, he's got a fresh spray tan. He's looking like $1 million bucks right now. Guess who it is, dummies? It's Carl. With a massive shout out to the PUWF crew. We're talking Terrell, CJ, For Real Love, EOD Wrestling, Coach FCHW, and Cardi M. Oh yeah, you guys have been covering WWE Evolve since episode 1, and much more importantly, you've been talking about me. It's Gal. Every single week. Smart move, dummies. You know greatness when you see it, when you smell it, and right now it smells like mint condition. No competition. Oh yeah, I was also asked to rank Chewy Martinez on the Studometer. Am I seeing right? Listen, I looked at Chewy, I looked at the charts, and the Studometer doesn't even go that low. So Chewy is not even in the books. But I want to thank you guys for being fans of It's Ga. And don't forget, you got to keep it lean, keep it tight. The abs are blazing through the night. Oh yeah.
That's crazy.
That's amazing. I thought that was damn.
What?
I've been sitting on this for a week.
Damn.
Bro,
Oh my god.
Now, CJ Woodford Terrell, your thoughts on the Studometer and the gift for all you guys. Again, I love you guys, honestly. And I've been saving this shit for a week.
Well, let's just say this. It's gone. I don't think in any universe Chewy Martinez, Chewbacca will ever make it on the Studometer. And it's still a new year. It's 2026. But it's still fuck Chewy Martinez and his sensitive ass.
Yeah. Oh my god.
That's how I feel.
They had to do him like that.
No, man.
They didn't do that man like that, but man, the shout out was amazing though. Like, wow, I'm shocked. Wow,
You guys are important to me. Like, if I knew, like, I did this, like almost around the time when you announced your being together in the marriage. I kind of wanted to say it more, but they only give you 250 characters to put out there. Like, that literally is what he said. That was the last letter I could put in there. Like, the Chewy, it's either like rate Chewy Martinez or rate Robert Stone. I'm like, I'm not giving that asshole like a 9.5. No, he's gonna give him like a 9.5. Whatever. We already know that. Chewy Martinez needs to be said. But Coach, your thoughts on the Studometer?
Best Studometer by far so far. I really liked it. First of all, thank you a lot for getting it for us. I mean, that was really cool. Actually getting called out by It's Gal or like mentioned by him. I think that was really cool. I really appreciate it. So thank you a lot for that.
Oh
yeah, it's beautiful.
That.
UD?
And then also shout out to Yuri's thoughts because like you didn't get mentioned, but you're still also important because you're here. Because
like he came in, like he said to hang out. Like,
I appreciate it.
Bad timing. I'm sorry, Yuri thoughts. Like I would have told him
the next one.
In the next
Oh
one.
no,
Probably.
I just got here, man. I don't get perks yet.
Oh man, because you've been covering it too.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah, I've been sharing your stuff out on Instagram and stuff. So
Yeah.
we know.
Oh yeah, thank you. I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Well,
One
and then
thing
we
like
talk
to-
on we talk on TikTok.
Yeah. I watch their stuff every day, man. So,
But no, man, I ain't gonna lie though. Like last year was just a test run to see how this whole content creating thing was gonna go because me and CJ, we only got a year as of January 6th. We only have a year in the game when it comes to the IWC. And we just love to see everybody grow. That's all we want to do is see everybody grow and also get some content out there. And yeah, man, we appreciate y'all, bro. Like for real. But yeah, man. Chewy Martinez, sorry, bro. You gotta like
that's
go train with some stormtroopers or something, bro.
That's
No, you know what's okay. I would say this right
Cool.
now, real talk. I was trying to get a Dante Chen cameo. This is another thing I was going to do. He doesn't have one. He doesn't. He's lucky because I was just just gonna like, all right, this is I was supposed to say that I'm a piece of crap because Terrell tells me, and I'm not a good. I'm like, yeah, that I was gonna pay for that. I don't care. That would be the greatest gift ever for Terrell because Dante Chen does kind of suck. But either way, EOD, your thoughts on the subtle meter?
Well, one, thank you again for that because that was a awesome shout out. I really appreciate
Right.
that. But yeah, like Chewy, I actually have no problem with you. Everybody else is, but that subtle meter was like that was right on. I can't even front on that. That was right on. But yeah, it's Gal. Like he has definitely grown on me. His subtle meters are always fun, so I really appreciate. That's like the highlight of the week for me. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
So thanks for that.
Oh, and Chewy, Chewy Martinez, while the camera is rolling. When the podcast is off, I'll be quiet. But when the podcast is on, I'll be talking again.
yo, who is Chewy? What did he do? What did Chewy do?
Oh my god.
It's all kayfabe, Chewy. It's all kayfabe, Chewy. It's all kayfabe. I promise you, it's all kayfabe.
99% of it,
man. What do we do?
And that's what we.
I feel bad for
and
him.
that's what we. And we tried to tell Chewy that. We tried to tell him that, and he gonna sit up there and start crying. He started crying at Alex's inbox, and I'm like, why did he get mad? He just told him that it's a part of the show. Come on, man.
Started with like Alex tagged him and was talking about him wearing the same outfits, and then Chewy came in his DMs and said like, "Oh well, basically, pay me," is what he said, right? Like,
Yeah, give me some money. I'm like, you know what? But look, look.
I don't remember.
Mister, here these thoughts.
had beef with
No, hold
him.
up now. Hold up. No. Hold up now. Here are these
Okay,
thoughts. If
against
you
the Lord.
go back, yeah, if you go back and like to the old episodes and follow his clothing, they're all the same most of the time. He used to wear denim for a while. The first 15, 20 episodes. And
Yeah, I
then
do
he
remember
started to change like dramatically. That was us. That was us.
Oh,
that
you
did
made him do
ass.
that.
Yeah, we
Oh,
did do that.
y'all beefing with Chewy? Oh. And then you got it's got to
Yeah. Wear something different. Why is every other
That's
wrestler wearing something
crazy.
different? But that motherfucker's wearing a denim suit every freaking time. Like, come on, man, be better.
And my argument was, that's his uniform.
And then he changes it, and then he's like, "Oh, I can change it." Boo, dude, boo, baby, boo, boo. If you're wearing the same thing 4 episodes straight, you're still wearing the same thing, bro. Just because you go by every tapings doesn't mean that you're smart. You're just being lazy. Okay, that's it. But again, we love you, Chewy. You're not a great announcer.
Chewy, just get a
Either
different
way.
color, Chewy. Just get a different color. Just get a different color.
He's gonna say we love you, Chewy. You're not a great announcer.
That is crazy.
This is gonna be on YouTube. Third leader, Chewy Martinez. This is gonna be the. Oh my god, God's gonna like this too. By the way, but all right. Anyway, post match, everything else. Let's talk about that right now. CJ Wolfie and Terrell predictions for Wendy Chu versus Kendall Gray. If the triple threat does not win, if Kendall Gray doesn't lose a triple threat in that aspect.
I'm thinking Kendall might end up losing that belt, and we don't know who. Maybe BJ Vasa, maybe her. Maybe get a little good run with the title, but if she still lose that title and they still got that match going, I can't see Wendy getting the win because Kendall did had the win over her the I Quit match, which made her talk for the first time. Per storyline, but yeah, I think Wendy, taking the win this time.
I would like to see. Well, I would like to see Kendall Gray actually lose the title and go on to do bigger and better things, man. Because she is it. She is it. She's got it. She is got it. No, man. But no, all jokes aside, though, man. I think she's ready for the main. Well, not the main roster. Well, shit, she could go to the main roster, but I think she's ready for NXT. And I feel like the next person to get that belt, man, I just want to see Dark Times and Evolve, bro. I'm ready to see PJ Boston, aka Baby B, aka should have been Baby D, and next Friday get the title. She ready for the title, bro. She ready for the title, and I say she hold it until she relinquished that mug or something. I don't know.
We get that Oba feel.
Yeah, for real.
She give you that monster.
But I do want to see Wendy Chu go up against Kendall Gray, kinda, because I do want to see Wendy Chu possibly become champion and show her that this time I've actually will beat you, because after the triple threat she might not have the energy to defend. You know, going up against Ellie and PJ, that's a
lot.
It's a lot.
Okay. Before we get to Coach, Cardi, your thoughts?
My live reaction to this was I would like to see Wendy take the belt.
Yeah.
But I almost, looking at it now, I almost feel like they're setting it up for like a parallel to the first belt, where it's like you have Kendall, PJ Vasa, Wendy, and Chantel all going for the belt, and it could be like a fatal 4-way between the four of them. And it's same kind of rules where you have like, heavyweight and Kendall and Wendy and Chantel. So it's like technically, like, I could see Chantel taking it too, but I don't know. Wendy,
we might have some breaking news before I say my stuff.
Wait, what's up?
Chantel Monroe is heavily speculated to be on LFG season 3, so this was her Evolve write-off, I guess. I hope not.
Really?
That would be
what?
That would be really surprising, because like usually LFG guys have only made like 1 or 2 appearances. It hasn't ever really been anyone major from Evolve that goes to LFG, so that would be really strange if she goes there.
Yeah.
Or maybe
If she do go, man, that's gonna be wild, because they really building up time in Chantel Monroe. After Kendall Gray, they have showcased her the most, and she has had the most growth. No disrespect to Callie Armstrong or nobody, but I just feel like they have put in a lot of time in to Kendall Gray and Chantel Monroe, and to know that she's going to LFG, I mean, it's gonna be very heartbreaking to a lot of Chantel Monroe supporters, because she is dope for real.
Yeah. It's like your favorite local baseball player that you don't want them to go up to the majors, but you know that they'll be great. You know that they'll be, but you're gonna cry.
And it's a lot of people that's not able to keep up with LFG in real time.
Yeah.
I hope it's just a rumor and it's not actually going to happen, because that would actually suck. It's like, sure, if you use someone lesser on Evolve, that would make sense, but she's like a major player on Evolve. That would be strange.
Yeah, I just think maybe it's more that, even though, like, because I don't watch LFG, just the fact you have like TV time, so when they start to make packages later on, it's like, oh, this person was on this show for like this amount of time and blah blah blah. Even though to us it feels like it's a backwards thing, it doesn't feel like it's a lateral move, but maybe for their, because like I said, I saw the house shows and she's up there with like the Zarias and stuff like with the main NXT people when she's doing the house shows and stuff like that. So I mean, that shows that they see something in her. So maybe it's just another way just to, all right, give her some more airtime, I guess. I don't know.
My biggest issue with this is what does she gain from it? Because usually the winner of LFG gets an NXT contract, right? But if you lose, you go to Evolve. So like, if she doesn't win, if she disappear for like 6 months,
I figured if you want
to bring her to the, if you want to bring her to NXT, just bring her to NXT. She really doesn't have to go through LFG for that.
No. Yeah,
she's ready. She's ready for NXT. She could real deal be a major player on NXT for real. And if they even want to take it another notch, for some odd reason, man, I keep thinking about Blake Monroe. Blake Monroe could real deal use somebody to like hype up with if they wanted to. I think Chantel Monroe and Blake Monroe would they would do some damage together.
Well, Blake Monroe might also leave.
Yeah, I
She's
think
rumored to
she's
be mayor.
the way they wrote her, the way they did her. I'm thinking, yeah,
No,
maybe
she
might get
leaving.
called up.
Yeah,
Yeah, they said she was leaving. They said she was leaving.
Oh, they say she's
Okay.
leaving. Okay, because the way they did it, I was like, I think she's get called up.
They said she's gonna get called up.
They can't unban the wrestler. They didn't unban Mr. NXT. Like he never came back. He's bye. Yeah. Bye, Bo. But I want to say this first. Chantel Monroe can go to NXT, find Blake Monroe's mirror in the back, and then take kind of like half her persona, and then boom, right there. You got to book. You keep going, and then Blake Monroe comes back to NXT by some weird freaking reason a couple years later, and sees that Blake Monroe and Chantel Monroe are the same mirror. They're like looking in the reflection, and they could be a tag team, or they can have a blood feud. Either way.
You say a couple years later.
I say
NXT Homecoming 2 or something.
Yeah. Blake Monroe comes in and sees Chantel Monroe, who's like I actually look at Chantel Monroe. If JC Jane gets sent up to the main roster, except for Fallon and Laney, I see Chantel Monroe sliding in to be the leader. Right then and there. Let's go. It makes sense. Chantel Monroe is just as vain as Blake, and she's getting tremendously better in the ring.
The comparison between them.
Yes.
Their gimmicks are really similar.
Yeah. And then she actually had a mirror this time. She wasn't faking it. All right. Terrell's gonna smile for this. Trill London promo. And I hope this is his actual theme music that comes out, because if this is as his actual theme music, it's gonna be a banger. It's actually was badass. Yes. So thank you for this. He looked like between Kendrick and then a little bit of like his own style, and I love that he talked about he made his own clothes, and he was in football, and he has a chance to be in. And I love that in these promos they said, look, you better talk. It's like a Vince McMahon. You better say the word evolve. Like how many times? Just say the word evolve like 25 times. Muscle up, show those muscles. Because they showed the muscles. Someone is a Vince McMahon fan in these promos because they showed a lot of muscles and face and moves. That's the Vince McMahon formula there. So, what are your thoughts, TJ Wolfie and Terrell, on this new Trill London? Not the Trill London who lost to Keanu Carver and Harlan Lewis. Not the Trill London who was in the tag team and that showed out, but this new style.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I like.
His NFL, his time in the NFL was pretty dope. But I will say this: when that man was selling in those matches, even though he was getting his butt whooped, he was selling in those matches.
He was,
and that's what caught my eye, because I love a person that could sell. That man was selling like he was in Tekken, ragdoll physics all the way, man. Like this man break a limb, you know what I'm saying? And then to see this new video package that they have for him, it was pretty cool because I'll let CJ say it, but when she said it, I was like, yo, I can totally agree. Like, I love the way they presented him. It was pretty dope. Yeah. I'm excited, man. Trill London, that's my boy.
Oh, yeah. Can't wait to see what he's going to do.
Yeah. She said it looked like a music video.
The way it looked like to me.
It did.
It like a whole music video just in him, without him rapping.
It works. Like, and I hope he actually comes out in like the black and white setting, like when like Tony Storm does it. Like when he comes to the ring just like that, just black and white. They use the lights to kind of go in and out of the thing. You kind of see him and do see him. He go fly into the ring. Like they used to do that for Sanity in NXT. They just do the little crazy camera angles, and by the time they were in the ring, like holy shit, how the fuck they get in there?
What they do for Vanity Project?
No, God, no. Let's not. We'll talk about the V's in later on. Like EOD, he has competition for best fan of Vanity Project. He has competition later on, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Oh yes. All right. Your meal. But wait a minute, Coach. Your thoughts on we're gonna go around the clock. Your thoughts on Trill London promo.
Well, since I've watched LFD, I've probably seen a bit more than some of you guys, but I really like him. I'm a massive fan of him. I think he's really cool. He just has this likable energy to him. So, like, I'm really hyped to see, like, what they do with him. Clearly, they're putting a lot of effort into him. They're going to give him a whole promo package. So, I just hope they book him well, because I really think he can be, like, a major player here.
Okay. Mr. EOD?
Yeah, I like from London from what I've seen because I'm not. I mean, he's been around for a while, but I didn't watch the LFG stuff. But this package that they gave him, to me, it feels like he kind of felt like Swerve Strickland to me. And I really liked. I was like, wow, this is like and for Evolve, it was like a completely different presentation they gave like anybody. It even looked like the production value was like a little bit better. So and we know he could go, and the fact that he was a quarterback but he's so athletic it's crazy. You would think he would have been a wide receiver or something like that, not an
Oh
NFL
yeah.
quarterback. But yeah, he's good. He's good. So I can't wait to see his new, I guess, new character because he never came off like this before. So
You,
I'm looking forward to
you,
it.
you know they used to say that about Michael Vick too.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Man, that man was nothing to play with.
We love this show too, D-Walk. He's having some fun tonight. Either way, give these thoughts. What are your thoughts on this Trill London promo? I saw your reaction on Instagram, but what are your thoughts?
Yeah.
Projections?
Yeah, with Coach, I watched him on LFG when he had that match against BJ Ray. That's when he really stood out to me. And just like Terrell said, him selling in that one match, like he was on Dolph Ziggler level of selling that match. It was crazy.
Yeah, he had two matches. He had 2 matches before he went to LFG,
Yeah.
and he stole
He
his
did.
both of them, bro.
Especially the one against Swipe Right. That one was crazy.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah, that was crazy. But as far as the video package, I thought it was perfect. It was like one of the best video packages I've seen in a while. Like you said, it looked like a music video, and the fact that it was black and white made it perfect. Because like for me, I'm a sucker for like black and white videos, especially when it looks like a music video. Because now all you gotta rely on is their character and them talking. And I think his character just kind of oozed through the video, like all the confidence and the arrogance and all of that stuff. And he has, I mean, the ingredients of actually being a big star. From his style to the music that's playing in the background, everything. So I can't wait to see what they do with him. I think it's gonna be crazy.
What are your thoughts on this
Yeah,
Trill
man.
London?
I agree.
everybody else.
Oh yeah, I agree with everybody else. I thought the promo was really good. I was vibing to the music.
It was,
and,
like-
and then his fashion was really cool too. So
Like-
like the overall vibe.
When I was watching this live with Cardi M was like walking around and stuff, and then when the Trill London came on, like the music came slow, it faded in. I'm like, damn, that should be fucking popping. And then Cardi M walks in and passes the TV, stops, and then starts twerking. I'm like, yep, that's you got to hit. You know you got to hit when you just stop and twerk. Like,
It's also
Oh,
a really
man.
good- So yes, I'd like to see more of him on the phone.
sure, just like Tay Wilder, right? Anyway, speaking of hot hunks, Mr. Cam Hendricks, aka Aaron Luke, has a promo as well. That was a weird promo because I like while Cardi M was watching this, I was like, oh yeah, by the way, that's Maxine Dupree's husband. They just got married, and then it showed at the moment when he turns around, does like a weird universe, like Stranger Things, Joe Hendry pose.
Joe Hendry, yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I was like, oh damn, dude, hey, whoa, bro, hold up now. But but CJ Wolfie Terrell, your thoughts on the Cam Hendricks promo? Like Cam Hendricks promo, the fact that he has a like Money in the Bank cash in. He can pick whenever he wants to fight Jackson Drake.
Oh yeah, and yeah, it was interesting, and seeing more stuff about him. If anybody watched LFG, like I ain't watched LG and more about him now. You see like interesting wrestling and the way he was on the episode Evolve last year. Yeah, you know he gonna be something. So Jackson Drake might have to look out for something. Look out for him.
Yeah, I had checked them out in some highlights from LFG. And I also know we had saw his full match that he had against ISO Speed on
Oh yeah.
you know, like he does like different little things with different sports and stuff. And you know, that was the one Cam Hendricks was the guy that ISO Speed had his actual like final match against in the little video package, which is actually pretty dope. I honestly think ISO Speed would make a perfect fit in WWE, but other than that, yeah, dude is awesome. But I love his finisher. I love his finisher, like that spinning rock bottom thing, like with the one arm tied out inside.
Yeah.
It's called Lights Camera Action.
Yeah. Lights camera.
Yeah. I want to say, what's up with all these Dwayne Johnson variants though, man? Like I know they have a deal with Capcom. I know they have a deal going on with Capcom right now, but what is going on? We got Ricky Saints, we got Ricky Smokes, we got Cam Hendricks, like
Shoot, Ava. We got the
we got Ava. Yeah, we got Ava. Yeah, that's Aquaman Rock when all the females are males and all the males are females. Yeah,
they cloning them.
We got the Diesel brothers.
Yeah, man. What's up with all these variants, man? We get
for real, cause he slick look like Cam look like Rocky Maivia version of Rock.
Yeah,
That's what he look like.
And then we have Ricky. Yeah, then Ricky Saints literally look like the People's Champ, and then we have Corporate Rock. That's Ricky Smokes.
Oh yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I love Ricky Smokes, man. Ricky Smokes is my boy. I don't care what nobody say. Like, I know I fucks with Jackson Drake, but Ricky Smokes is my guy, man.
That's AC Slater to me.
But yeah.
Oh no.
As soon as I saw him, like, Saved by the Bell right there.
At AC.
Now, oh my god, I just don't really. Oh yeah, by the way, EOD, your thoughts on your thoughts on Cam Hendricks?
Exactly what CJ Wolfie said when I was doing the live stream. I was like, this dude looks like Rocky Maivia when he was cutting but not a baby face, because he was like a super baby face when he came out. But Cam, he was impressive during that gauntlet thing, and I think on LFG wasn't he have like a little beef with Harlem Lewis? I would see clips here and there and everything, so I didn't like watch LFG, but I kind of saw something was going on with that. But I think he's gonna be good. The promo, it wasn't as good as Trill's, but but just his presence in the ring from last week and his promo they cut now, it's like, okay, yeah, he could be one to watch. So I think they're putting something behind him. So
that's cool. Hear these thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with the him being a clone of the Rock thing, like Terrell said. Like, that's the first thing I thought about too when I saw him. I'm like, bro, is this the Rock TV show? Like, what's going on? But as far as him, like, I think he's pretty good in the ring. Like you said, with the gauntlet, I like the WWE ID versus the Evolve gauntlet situation that happened. The promo itself, it felt kind of off to me a little bit. It was like they told him to be intense and to read a prompt with his eyes wide open. And it felt like he was trying to do that the whole time. And it was just kind of weird to me. But other than that, it was just okay. And like you said, it wasn't on the Trill London level, which is pretty hard to do, honestly.
It's really bad. Like Nirvana played, and then the next band is just Ricky Saints harmonica band. Like, you're not really gonna like get the same pop as Nirvana.
Yeah.
You tried.
No, but it's a good point that you said that, because I feel the same way about a lot of the wrestlers from the first season of Evolve, like Keanu, Harlem. I feel like they gave them the same directions, like, just look crazy, go for it.
I feel so bad for Keanu Carver. We'll talk about him a little later.
Bryce Donovan.
I miss Bryce Donovan. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, we have buttons for that. Oh man, Bryce Donovan, we miss you, sir. We miss you. Let me see if I got this to the button. Here you are. And Jamar Hampton.
I know, right, man?
I miss Inoue too. Like, that was the guy.
I'm still trying to figure out why. Remember that time Keanu Carver cut that promo? He said, "I don't want to go back to jail for his match."
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out.
He said, I ain't going back to the streets. I'm like, what happened?
Is that
the
I
ain't going to jail.
You're not going back to the streets if you lose this match. It's like, calm down.
I'm like, why is that the only option? Like,
that's what I said. We literally had an episode and talked about his finances. Like, what happened to you, sir? What is going on? I remember that. I think it was like episode 26.
He found that chapter 13.
Oh my God.
Yeah, man. Like we have a lot of memories for Evolve, man. I think the one that still messes with me the most, besides Misty Inoue choosing not to resign, which I totally get, because who wants to be seen on TV with Dante Chan? I mean, you got this handsome young man with this freaking.
Y'all really hate Dante Chan.
Who is this dude? But you know what I'm saying? Like, but no, Jordan Oasis, man.
Oh man,
Jordan Oasis, man. Come on, man.
Okay, you know what?
Honestly, in my opinion, the biggest fumble was letting Zeta Steel go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, oh yeah, man. Zeta Steel on a bigger and better things, man. Zeta Steel, is in the ring.
Yeah,
Of
I'm happy.
honor.
For she's in Ring of Honor. Yeah, she's in
And
Ring of Honor kicking.
Tony Stone voice.
That's gonna be the biggest fumble evolve history, right?
No,
yeah,
actually,
yeah.
The biggest fumble in Evolve was Jamar Hampton. You had the next John Cena. You had the next John Cena.
Yeah, Jamar was one of those ones. Yeah, he was.
Oh yeah, Jamar too.
Perfect. He was the perfect. Either way.
Anyway, yeah.
Either way, I want to say, we miss you, everybody. Next up, backstage, we have Mason Holiday and Layla Diggs on their phone. I don't know what type of iPhone that is, but just good for them. I don't have iPhones. And they're like doing TikTok dances. Ariana Grace comes in, and I have the button for it, but I'm not gonna press that right now. Ariana Grace comes in. Oh, you doing TikToks? That's so cute. Because no one's gonna give a crap about that. Then not really out of nowhere, because her ass ain't doing nothing but just hanging out and Evolve. Miss W.
Oh my god, I tried to forget that for a long time. Oh my god.
Yeah. She walked in, said the exact same thing, and said, "You know what? I think we're aligned. Are you what sign are you? I'm a Cancer. Well, I'm a Leo. We get the hell out of here. Bye, Mason. You know what's worse? Mason Holiday, just crapping on those two. Those two, I give them so much credit. They showed so much facial expressions in under 40 seconds.
Yeah,
saying from pissed off to I'm gonna kill you to where's my bat to I have to be a lady to holy shit, you just crossed. All that stuff. CJ, Wolfie, and Terrell, your thoughts on possible tag team?
It could work. I can see them kind of doing something. But kind of need something to reach viral with Layla and Mason. But yeah, I see they still got this feud going with Nikita. So I guess Nikita found somebody else that also don't like them. So I guess it get something to keep the feud going.
Yeah, I find the feud to be very comedic. I still love the W scene that Nikita Lyons did do because it was very cartoonish.
Yeah,
it was very cartoonish. And then the camera, like I said, the cameraman, whatever team they have down there that supposedly been working with the old school writing team that had expertise in Attitude Era or Ruthless Aggression Era, shouts out to them in that camera angle, man, because that was the icing on the cake. The camera is in frame, and you just see her sliding away. That was dope. The Righteous. Hey, my bad. When I see the Righteous on TV, I kind of have to hush my mouth a little bit. Oh, Matt Hardy's been found. Okay. Those my boys. Hey, the Righteous is my boys, man. But no, other than that, yeah, I'm ready to see what what more they come up with, because I think the feud is actually very comedic between them.
Okay, I'll give you that, Coach.
Yeah, I want to say Ariana Grace has to be the hardest working woman in the WWE orbit, because now she's on Evolve, on TNA, and on NXT. It's a lot, but good for her, because I think she's been improving. I don't know how I feel about a possible team up with Nikita Lyons, dude. It would make sense, but for some reason, I just don't feel like I want that for her. I'd rather see her focus on the whole thing with Stacks. But if it happens, I think it could be a cool little team up. But yeah, I need some convincing before I can fully buy into this.
Yeah. EOD.
Yeah, I agree with Coach. A temporary alliance is cool, but I kind of want to see them do their separate things. I do like the fact that they do have this little feud going on. Has nothing to do with a title or anything. Just a cool little feud, kind of comedic. And Ariana Grace, yeah, she's actually, her best work's on TNA right now, which is crazy. I'm so glad they're actually doing something with her. And it's okay, if you're not that great at one thing, just have her do lots of stuff in other places. Because a lot of people hate on Ariana. I like her because I like comedic characters sometimes. And I think that's what she fits. And she's serious on TNA. She's still got the little comedic gimmick on NXT and now in Evolve. So I like it. She's kind of like a low-key Ethan Page right now. She's everywhere, and she's just doing the most with her opportunities, and she's even appeals to reality wrestling sometimes. So, yeah, this was a fun spot, and yeah, alliance, cool. Tag team, no, but yeah.
Okay. Hear these thoughts? Your thoughts on this possible tag team? Which,
Yeah, personally for me, like you said, alliance maybe a tag team, absolutely not. I like Ariana Grace. I'm not really on the Nikita Alliance train as much because I don't know at this point if she's trying to like troll the people who keep saying she's emote spamming or if she's just I feel like her personality would kind of overshadow Ariana Grace. And it wouldn't like Ariana's great, so you won't be able to see all that if Nikita's doing all the goofy stuff. So that's why I'd rather them be separate and then have Nikita do the goofy things on her own as opposed to being in a tag team with her. But I mean, if it happens, hey, I've said things that I didn't like and it ended up being the thing that I love. So if they can make it work, then I'm willing to see what happens.
Yeah, Zari Ruka for me. I didn't think
I'll give you that. My thoughts on this is like,
hey man, I'm not even gonna lie. For me,
I agree with Coach OD.
Oh,
like,
my bad.
Like, no. What was that?
Yeah, I was gonna say for me, this might be well, I don't know how y'all will feel about it, but even with EOD when he said Zarya and Ruka, hey, there's just something I wish never happened. But honestly and truthfully, I was against Sami Zayn being a part of the bloodline. I felt like Sami Zayn could have did his own thing.
Oh, wow.
Honestly and truthfully, when that first happened, boy, I had friends calling me nuts, calling me crazy. Like, bro, you don't know what you talking about. And like, man, I just feel like he could have did something else. Did they have classic moments? Of course, but I still feel like Sami Zayn could have done something else. He was better by himself when he was doing the whole Fidel Castro whole thing when he had the green suit and all that on.
Yeah,
I freaking loved it. I loved it, man. I loved it. But
I want to say I don't think what happened with Sami Zayn was wrong. I think it was very entertaining. I think the problem came that they didn't have him end up winning. I feel like if in hindsight, if he ended up defeating Roman Reigns, it would have been 1,000 times more impactful than what actually happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, because everybody thought he was going to do it in Toronto.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but sometimes stuff you hate, you might end up liking. Like I said, Ruka and Zarya getting together, I did not like it at first, and now I rock the t-shirts and everything. Like I can't get enough of that tag team, and I'm hopefully they don't break up, but I don't. The story needs them to break up for storyline purpose, but if they want to drop that storyline, I'm all for it. Like
I just want them to be the women's Fraxium.
Yeah, just almost the main roster as a tag team. Like I don't really care at this point. Like I want that to happen.
That would work. Like they can be like the housewives of like just New Jersey, where they're both together, they hate each other, and they talk about each other behind each other's backs, sometimes like literally behind their backs. But then like they're a great tag team together, because if that would happen, great. But Nikita Lyons is getting better. Like I want her to do it by herself. And Ariana Grace was meant to evolve for a reason. Get better. Like you're not getting better in wrestling. You're great in like talking and setting up moments and setting up like you are Santino's daughter in prop comics. Like you're getting great in that. But I want you to be something that Santino couldn't really like. Santino was a great wrestler, but he was more focused on comedy than wrestling. Like you should be the opposite. You should focus on wrestling, and then that comedy should come naturally. Just have fun.
Yeah.
You're hanging out with Nikita. You're gonna do a lot of sage. You're gonna listen to a lot of sounds, and like you're gonna be shaking your butt in bathrooms, astrology, astronomy. Like that's the time of your life. Honestly, like I don't see anything wrong with that. But ladies and gentlemen,
it's coming. The backstage video of her teaching her to twerk is coming. You know it's coming.
Yeah. Of course, and then there's gonna be Stacks in right there out in the corner. Like he can't say anything. He can't like if he can't even interact. Like I'm gone, ladies and gentlemen. But ladies and gentlemen, time for the main events. Shawn Legacy or Super Shawn Legacy or Super Tired Shawn Legacy, whoever asked, against Jackson Dr. Thirst. Oh, I don't have it. Yes, I do.
Living your life like you're thirsty. Living your life like you're thirsty.
Jeez.
What is that? What is that? Oh yeah, dude, that's it. He did that himself, and he has Dr. Thirst. That's the Dr. Thirsty button. Now, Mr.
He made that song himself.
Yeah, no, Live Your Life Like You're Thirsty. No, but he actually he liked it on Instagram, so I'm happy with that. Now, this match started off similarly to the NXT match that we saw in Gold Rush. crazy, impactful back and forth. Mr. Jackson Jake did the V, which he jumped. Then he did jumping backwards and did a double knees to the chest. Freaking Shawn Legacy did a variety of suplexes. Producers, not even producers note, but commenters note, there was no interference from Baylor or Smokes at all. Not a hand, not a whiff, nothing. I want to put that out there. Say that a little later. And shout out to the old lady. Jedi Sport Network actually knows her. Her name is I think Janice. The sign lady. While the whole match was starting, if anyone noticed, Ricky Smokes was right there, like in the hard camera side on the right, and to his right was the old lady that still had the sign that Ricky Smokes sucks. So every time he got closer, she would raise the sign up more. And every time she get like it was kind of funny because it's like he would see it and then like he would get closer and she just put the sign up so he could see it. But then when he got away, she would put it down because like that was pretty funny. Like she really does not like Ricky Smokes. Like I hope that's not his mom. That'd be kind of funny. Other than that, unaliving from the front. In the end, Mr. Oh my God! In the end, Shawn Legacy is putting his hand out. It reminded me of Shawn Spears and Bobby Roode when Bobby Roode betrayed him, and he's like Bobby, and you see Shawn Legacy's eyes, and he's just glassed-eyed. I think he's reaching out to like wrestling Jesus, but he's not in this crowd tonight. So he's just like gets hit in the back with an unaliving for the 1, 2, 3, and still Evolve champion for 217 days. That's 7 months and some change. Jackson Drake. Now, before we get to the thoughts and rating, when I said that EOD had competition for fan of VP, the award for fanatic fan of VP goes to either EOD or this guy.
Legacy's had his shots, and Jackson Drake finds a way every time. Go ahead.
But guess what, Peter?
Just go ahead.
But guess what?
Go ahead.
And I say this with every fiber in my being in all seriousness, but the party is here. The champion is here. Jackson Drake is here. Swipe right. We're here. It's VP. It's VP. Look at the championship around Jackson Drake's waist. And in his eyes, if you look in his eyes.
There you go. Okay. Shout out to Cardi M. She wanted to make sure they said that Robert Stone's from New Jersey. Now, when I saw this, holy crap, I thought of EOD. Like, oh, this guy's trying to be like #1 fan. Like, nah, man. Like, and I imagined Robert Stone literally getting in Peter Rosenberg's face like this.
It's like taking your or something. It's like
Yeah, he said it. It's like a dog to the dog park, and he's really want to play, and just the second get the leash off, he's gone. But CJ Wolfie Terrell, what are your thoughts on the match rating and Robert Stone's obsession with VP?
And that's still funny. But the match is always good. They always have a good match with each other. And crazy enough that White didn't really make no interference in the match, which really Drake had a clean win on this match. He didn't anything dirty or anything. So that's kind of up on that too. So he can get down with he by himself out there. With he by himself out there. So yeah, the match they did really good match. So I give that match an A. And Robert Stone just super fanboy and them is crazy. Yeah, you guys come teach with that man. That man does sis.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this. For you to even fix your mouth to say that Jackson Drake did it on his own. This man is the Evolve champion. He ain't need no help. His boys did their job. They was ringside. They was cheering them on. They did their job. They wasn't supposed to interfere in this match. The Carolina Reaper, Dr. Thirst, had the Doctor Strange font on his underwear tonight because he was taking that man Shawn Legacy through portals. Okay, he was taking that man through portals. And next time he gonna have on that Dr. Pepper so he could drown him in the thirst. But no.
Hey, anybody, I don't know, y'all knows Drake did get a little bigger built on him right now.
Yeah, he does.
he did. I like, wow, I was okay. He getting a little muscle built on him, so that's kind of makes it look like actual, little more of a big like champion. So,
But yeah, other than that,
wrong with that now.
yeah, Jackson Drake, he did his thing, and Sean Legacy, always super as always. But you're not more super than Mr. Fair or anything like that. Like, you're not the E of excellence, but I mean, I'll give you credit is due. But not over Jackson Drake, Sean Legacy, you're not better than him neither. You're not better than the Vanity Project, and that's just how it is. And Robert Stone, you're not the biggest fan of Vanity Project, because not only do you got EOD, you also got here these thoughts, and they will jump you. We don't care how muscular you are. We don't care how muscular you are, bro.
Oh wow.
We don't care how good of a shape you in, Robert Stone. We don't care that you lift 10 trees a day.
10 trees.
Ain't nobody scared of you, Robert.
Yeah, 10 trees.
Okay, this is
man, that dude in shape. Man, shoot, that dude in shape, bro. I'm just saying.
That's Titan games right there.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Titan games, sure.
Just hear these thoughts, your thoughts on the match and rating. We're going to segue into you.
Okay, yeah. I thought it was a pretty good match. Like you said, it started off with similarities from Gold Rush. But overall, I think these two can't really have a bad match together, like at all. I thought it was a really, really good match. And yeah, I'm with EOD. Terrell said, man, when it comes to glazing Vanity Project, I'm here all day for it. All day glazing. So Krispy Kreme donut, all the glaze you want.
Oh my god. All right. Coach, your thoughts?
I think it was a great match. I really liked it. I don't think it was their best match yet, but I definitely think it was up there for one of theirs. They've had a lot. I was kind of surprised by the result though, because it seemed like they were setting up Jackson Drake to like go up to NXT with everything that was happening on NXT and him talking about his future. And then the promo of Sean Legacy at the very start of the show, making it seem like he was going to win. So I was kind of going to thinking he was going to win, but I don't mind. I now think Sean Legacy is probably going to be gone, because I don't see where he goes from here, because like he's failed like how many times to win the championship now? I don't think. But if they're going to try and build him up again, by the time he's going to go after the championship again, we're going to have a whole new champion. And then it doesn't feel the same that he lost to Jackson Drake the whole time. So I feel like it's probably his last match on Evolve, or well, his last major appearance. But yeah, for the match, I think I'm going to give it also an A, because it was a really good match.
Yeah, it was a good match. They stretched out the New York, the New Year's, like the Gold Rush match by like a few more minutes. Well, like, it's pretty cool. I like that. EOD, your thoughts?
Yeah, I actually agree with Coach. This was like a really good match. It wasn't their best match though, but I do think it was a really good match. I give it an A. I was conflicted because I like Sean Legacy too, but in the way they're doing stuff on NXT, I do agree that it's probably more than likely it's Sean Legacy's, like, cause he's already NXT ready. He's been NXT ready, and if you want to do the storyline with the belt and everything, it's like at this point, Evolve even looks different, even with the men now. So it's like there's no reason for him to be in Evolve anymore, to even go after the championship. You got other people, other personalities now. Just put him on the main. Just put him back on NXT as a low North American contender, or even before that, because just get to the main roster. But yeah, Drake, I like the fact that he beat him clean, completely clean. So it's like it's cool that you cheat sometimes or whatever, but sometimes you do need to beat somebody clean. And since that's one of his biggest rivals, and he beat him clean, it left like no discussion on if he could do it on his own or not. So I liked it. And then I know we'll talk about the post match a little bit later, but yeah, I think that's why I think based on the post match, that's why I think Sean Legacy, he might be going to NXT. So.
Okay, I get that. What were your thoughts on the? By the way, we're gonna. What's your thoughts on the match? I'm gonna press some buttons after you're done. Come on.
No, I agree. It's an A match for me. Yeah, I'm accepting at this point that Sean Legacy isn't going to get the belt, but I'm not really sure who's going to take it off Jackson Drake. They did say he's had the belt for 217 days, which is
7 months.
Like 7 months and some change. So yeah, that's a long time.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I give this an A. This wasn't a great match. He's right. The best match was actually the Gold Rush match. Technically, the Gold Rush match, and then the first time they ever had a match because they really was showing up. That was like early Evolve, so they really didn't give him that much trust. Gold Rush, they gave him trust, and then this one, they're like, oh, we know Gold Rush was awesome. Give us the same match, but add like a few more minutes, like stretch it out. I'm like, all right, I guess. So I give this an A, but honestly, either Sean Legacy goes up, or Jackson Drake loses the belt, or he's there for another 3 months. Either or, because we know that since they do like 4 sets of tapings per time, they probably told the NXT people like, look, Jackson Drake's gonna have the belt after this anyway, so you can show him on NXT with the belt. Doesn't matter. Because it'd be really weird. You show him on Tuesday, he loses the belt on Wednesday, and then next week he's on the belt. He's still showing the. It's a weird thing if it actually happens. But I will say, post match, and I can't even call them the Backstreet Boys because the Backstreet Boys are the team ID. NSYNC come out. No, wait. How many people were in 98 Degrees? Like 4. I'm thinking of like a 5 man,
right? Like Nick Lachey and like 3 other people, right?
I used to get them all confused back in the day.
Yeah, so I'll just call them 98 Degrees. So 98 Degrees come out with Cam Hendricks. So you got the Diesel Brothers, you have Cam Hendricks, you have now you call Keanu Carver Temple Carver because he's from like he studied in Temple, and at the same time he looks like he found a woman, and it warmed his heart. So now he dresses like really nice. He wears nice pants. I'm like, where's the guy that was scared to go to the streets? Now you're scared to go to Bed Bath and Beyond without your card.
No, he looks like he's on vacation or something. He's dressed all nice.
I miss the crazy Keanu Carver. I miss the guy that was so insane that people were just scared of him. He punched the wall. He punched the wall. And he realized like I gotta be a better man.
He went to church.
And I think he really he's dating Mara Shade. So if he is, I understand why. He's like, I got Mara Shade. I won.
I called him Temple Keanu.
Yeah, Temple Keanu. But he's talking. The Cam Phoenix comes out. Oh, got the number one contender. We got the team PC over here out of nowhere. And I think me, EOD, and Coach kind of like brought this into existence. We talked about this guy. We said that, after LFG is over, someone's coming back to hell. Like, whether you like it or not, bruh. Harlan Lewis returns to Evolve. Pissed the hell off.
Yes.
Doesn't even look at Keanu. He's like, Keanu who? Walks right into the ring, walks into the fucking where Brad Baylor and Ricky Smokes is, tells Jackson Drake, I'm not Team PC, I'm not Team ID, I just want that championship. And if anyone else has a problem with that, step up right now. And Brad Baylor and Ricky Smokes being the two, like feeling like I feel like they're the two bodyguards that you paid for, and they know they're gonna get their ass kicked, but they got paid for the night.
Yeah.
You gotta do your job, bro. Sorry. And then Jackson Drake is scared crapless, like just scared. But he tells the two to go back and leave. And that's the end. Harlan Lewis standing tall, welcoming back with love the mutton chops. Love the Arn Anderson reference there.
He was a great shade too. He was
Harlan
lost a lot of weight.
But I miss Harlan. We brought him back. I'm sorry, Harlan. I'm sorry. And then the day after your girlfriend loses the belt, that sucks. Like you're super pissed because you had to hear your girlfriend cry for the whole 24 hours before the kayfabe wise.
That's tough.
Kayfabe wise.
Yeah.
But all right, see you with Terrell. Your thoughts on Harlan Lewis coming back, not giving a crap about anybody, and going straight to Jackson Drake.
Oh yeah, it's great to see him back. It was great to see him back on there. And going for the title, I don't blame him because he would have got come for that really when he had stayed on there. But yeah, I don't know. Well, he probably would be the one to probably get the belt off of him if any one of the other ones from the PC would reach to him first.
Yeah.
But yeah, the man gunning for some gold since he came back, so he wants some gold.
Yeah, man, that's all he wants. He don't need, nobody getting in his way. The only thing he wants is that championship title. He ain't choosing sides for no one. All he wants is a belt around his waist and the championship money.
Champagne wishes and caviar dreams, dog.
Yeah. But I remember his catchphrase. I get to kill people for free. I miss that Harlem Lewis.
Yeah.
I get paid to kill people for free. I get paid to kill people. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. I miss that.
Yeah.
I miss it. Coach. Welcome back, Harlem Lewis.
Yeah, I was excited for his when he first appeared. I immediately thought of Alex because like he's always the one pushing the agenda that Harlem Lewis should be anything. He should be back and involved. So when he appeared, I was instantly thinking of you. And then I think Loki. I think he might be the one to take the belt off of Jackson Drake because this return was pretty cool. It was a pretty like badass return for him, and like at this moment, I don't feel like anybody else, at least established wrestlers, can take it off him, or at least those who have tried have already lost to him. But yeah, I'm excited for his match. I think it could be pretty cool. I'm excited to see how they like play out because it feels like they could have a really cool clash of styles when they wrestle.
Mm-hmm. Now, EOD, and then hear these thoughts. But EOD, your thoughts on the Harlem Lewis coming back and the fact that remember, Team PC has the rights to control a whole episode. Harlem's not gonna like that.
Yeah, they actually did mention. Cam did mention it right before Harlem Lewis came out that they had the rights to control the episode, and then they got interrupted by Harlem. I like the return. The fact that he went past Keanu Reeves like he was nobody was insane. I kind of felt bad because when this whole thing started, when we started doing this thing like back in the day, we always thought it was been Harlem Lewis or Keanu Carver that was going to be the first Evolve champion. That's the way it kind of looked like it was going to go. So the fact that he's back in better shape and he looks great, and that's the reason why I was like the Shawn Legacy thing. I think he's probably gonna get called up because Evolve looks kind of completely different, especially on the men's side now. Even their personalities are different now, so it's like, yeah, Shawn, you're really good. You belong on NXT though. Like you've been ready for NXT. So yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do with Keanu though, because Keanu almost looks like the fourth man in that group. So like he almost looks like he's gonna be a henchman instead of like the main Harlem Lewis feud. And if the stuff I saw on LFG was correct with the little beef between Harlem and Cam, I think that would be good. Like if you get the belt off of Jackson Drake, either one of those guys, and then have them feud against each other, I think that could be good too. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
All right. Hear these thoughts?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it too, but unfortunately someone spoiled it for me before it happened. One of my friends saw him actually wrestling at NXT. I guess they had like a Christmas live show, and Harlan Lewis was there. But I know before that he was wrestling for Pro Wrestling Noah, so I didn't even know he was back in WWE until then. And then when that happened, I was like, okay, he's gonna end up back in Evolve at some point. So when it happened, I was like, okay, it makes sense. But I am excited about it. I want to see what happens between him and Jackson Drake, and I think they could put on some really good matches. And like you said, it looks like he's probably going to be a henchman in whatever they're putting together right now, which is kind of interesting. But not him. Sorry, Keanu Carver is going to be like a henchman in that situation, which is kind of interesting. But I do miss the crazy Keanu Carver that's scared to go back to the streets if he don't win a match. That's the one I want to see.
I miss him. Punch a wall for no reason because.
Yeah. Even on Keanu, like, I don't know where they went wrong with him because, like, how did we end up here with Keanu being like this? It feels like his booking would have been so simple to just make him this monster. You add it down. How did he become a henchman that he is now?
Yeah.
Oh, do you think they tried to avoid him being like similar to like a Obafemi because they have a similarity as far as looks? Maybe they're trying to recreate him, so when they send him up, he already has a whole different character before he goes to NXT.
I used to think that too,
I don't know,
but I think what happened with the Diesels, because I can't remember their names, Riggins and the tag. I think their personalities became so big when they got there, because it seemed like they're the ones that's running that whole group.
Yeah,
and they're a tag team, so it's like I think that's kind of what happened with it. It's like, these guys they got something about them. They got a personality. So we're just gonna focus on them, and if you focus on them, then someone else gotta take the back seat. That's what I think kind of happened. But yeah, the Obafemi thing I was thinking at first too. It's like maybe they need to try to repackage it because he was on Level Up. Like I remember Keanu Carver on there with the leopard shorts and all that stuff. So I think maybe it's a way
I feel
to
like
differentiate the two.
Personally, I think they're not that similar. Like maybe. Like if you're very ignorant, they look the same, but I feel like even their characters, it's very different. Like
pretty different, yeah.
So I don't feel like the similarity excuse really works because like Keanu Carver, he's just a beast, like a mindless beast. While Obafemi, he's kind of like sophisticated. He's also like in a way very smart with what he does.
Yeah.
Especially now with the whole lack of Obafemi, I feel like that would be the perfect time to bring Keanu Carver there.
Yeah,
But
because
I
every
just-
person I showed this to who don't watch Evolve was like, "Is that a mini Obafemi?" I'm like, "No, it's a completely different person." But I've heard that from probably like 6 different people already. So
Oba
I kind of
reminds me
wonder
of
how
the
they're going to
Hulk.
receive him on NXT.
Like Oba
Yeah,
reminds,
man, it's like
Oba reminds me of Dr.
it's like what
Doom,
Oba.
and the other one reminds me of the Hulk, like mindless and everything. But Oba's more like
Yeah.
regal. He can do everything. He can beat him down if he needs to, but he's a thinker and stuff like that. He's more regal and just
Yeah.
Oh no, I agree with you. I do.
Go on, Terrell.
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, Obafemi, yeah, he's more like organized, more kingpinish. But then you have Keanu Carver, just been in them he been in them trenches, man. You know, he a street soldier. Feel me? And street, street thug. The Wire.
Why? No, you said them to Baltimore. That's crazy.
No, he's right though. Like if you want to go like use comic book references, like look at Oba like Thanos, smart, methodical. He knows what he needs to do. Then you look at Keanu Carver, which would be any Hulk villain.
Yeah.
In general, just a monster that just goes forward and destroys property on the way there. That's it. Because he wants to, not because he needs to, because he wants to. That's Keanu Carver's. Like, if he goes to NXT and shows that what we've been seeing in Evolve, like literally, he sees someone in the background, like backstage, Lexus King is talking. Keanu Carver is in a bad mood and just destroys Lexus King for like 2 minutes straight. Destroys about 4 referees because they were in the way.
Oh, kind of what
in the way.
Jasper Troy.
Yeah.
When he bumped into him in the back.
A monster. You would destroy Jasper. I'm sorry, Jasper. I love the chain thing you got, but he'll destroy you because the EOD said it best. He's freaking Jason Voorhees. You can't really kill him. You just got to hit him in the neck like 50,000 times and hope for the best.
Yeah, I'm with you guys. I agree. Just for the people who don't know Keanu Carver, that's what I was thinking about. But did y'all see Jasper Troy's belt broke in the middle of NXT during that whole segment with Shallow Hill? I was like, oh my!
I didn't notice that. I didn't.
Yeah, it broke. His fans just sagging the whole rest of the segment.
Dang.
Zach, every time I feel like every single time I've seen Jasper Troy, you can literally see his colorful underwear is poking out
every time. His belts are giving up, man.
But as we get to the end of the show, ladies and gentlemen, this was final rating around the board.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait, you forgot the last segment. Thatcher.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Oh,
yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Okay. After everything was done, and Thatcher's like he saw he was like a proud papa, and he walked away. He's like, that was a great match, guys. And he walked away, and he's going to the parking lot. Then freaking Charlie Dempsey's right there in the corner. Hey man, I saw you lost to Daniel LaRusso. What's going on? I'm sorry, that's a Cobra Kai thing. He's like, look, leave me alone. I'm not gonna fight you. I'm just trying to do my thing. Charlie Dempsey just eggs him on, saying, look, I just wanted to be like you. How can I say I'm a pure wrestler if I can't beat you? Like, you got to give me this match. He's like, look, I'm not trying to do this. He just pushed him up and pushed him, basically goaded him and saying, you know what? I don't like your attitude. Fine, we'll have a match next week. Charlie Dempsey versus Timothy Thatcher. It's going to be a grapple match. It's going to be a submissive match. It's going to be that's
a Terrell match
crowd
right there.
to be very silent, and there's going to be a lot of groans.
Oh my
God.
I see it.
That's the way it is in this wrestling world with those freaking grapplers. Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about that. Yeah, let's talk about next week for what we know. We have the triple threat and Thatcher versus Dempsey. Predictions: TJ Wolfie and Terrell. Both those 2 matches.
You want to do first?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hello?
Yeah, we hear you.
Nah,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh, his phone?
He's doing.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't got my glasses on.
Yes, this is William Regal.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, man. Well, your son had pissed somebody off. He has a match coming up.
Oh, he has a match coming up? Against who?
Timothy Thatcher.
Oh.
Oh, you John Wick them?
Yeah.
And
Oh my god. What were the matches
God damn
again?
it, Charlie. Oh man, I'm gonna be torn and I'm gonna cry in this match. I don't want to see them go against each other.
But it's gonna be a really good technical match.
It is, man, and
Yeah.
that's the thing. It's gonna be a very good match, man. It's gonna be very technical. I can't wait to see it, but at the same time, like I said, I'm gonna be torn.
But
Yeah.
should win the 22? Shoot, Charlie just might get the win. I think
Charlie's probably gonna win by cheating, but that's Charlie. But all right, that's fine. I feel bad for Thatcher. He was just trying to get to his car.
Yeah, man.
Right.
He doesn't. He ain't got no He ain't got no freaking Lamborghini or Super Ford. He just has a normal 1994. Yeah, just a humble Toyota. So he got.
Bro, how you know? Bro, how you know it's 1994? Now, come on now.
I live in no. You know why? I live in Puerto Rico, and the main car you see around here, around like people who pass it down from like Follow the Sun, are 1992 to 1996 Toyotas. Like it's here. Like they last forever. So all you gotta do is just go to the dealership, fix the engine, do it again. So when I saw the frame, I'm like, oh, that's a 94 Toyota. Like because you can see from the frame and the inside. It's really quite amazing.
Yeah, man.
Those and the Civics, they both last 94.
Yeah, those very reliable cars, man.
Oh, they are. I love them here, and also, I love Volvos here, but they're expensive. But either way, I'm not. This is not a car episode. Coach, thoughts on just predictions?
For next week or this match specifically?
Just for next week. Yeah, just 2 matches in general.
I don't really know. I feel like I'm very excited for Timothy Thatcher and Charlie Dempsey match. I think that's going to be a banger. I hope the crowd is invested in it because, like, usually for technical matches they aren't as active. But I want Charlie Dempsey to win, not because I don't like Timothy Thatcher. I just feel like he needs it more. And I don't know. I don't know how I feel about next week. It's going to be a good show. I don't know yet. Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
UD?
Yeah, I agree with Coach. For me, for the Troy Dempsey Thatcher match, it does nothing for Thatcher to win. I mean, it just doesn't. So it'll be better for Charles to win. I call him Charles because Ren calls him Charles. And for the triple threat match, it's like NXT is at such a flux right now. It's like that could really go any way. I don't think Callie's gonna win. I could see Kendall or PJ winning, but just depending on what, because they've been featuring Kendall so much on NXT now. It's like, yeah, they could easily have PJ win it and everything, but we still got the Wendy Chu thing, and I would rather see her, if they get to that point, Wendy Chu beat Kendall, because Evolve kind of seemed like it's Wendy Chu's ground. I don't know. I don't think she's ever going to get called up, unfortunately. So that could just be like her place. So at some point, let her get the championship, and maybe PJ Vaza beat Wendy Chu. Who knows? But I don't think Callie's going to win it. I think it's going to be between Kendall and PJ. And Charles should win his match because there's no reason for Thatcher to win. He doesn't even wrestle that much. So it'll be a good match, though. It'll be a great match. But yeah, I think Charles should win.
Of course. All right. Hear these thoughts?
Yeah, I agree. I don't think Thatcher's going to win that match, even though he may need the bonus for the 94 Toyota that he got out in the parking lot. But outside of that, I think it's going to be a really good technical wrestling match, like you guys said. I love those type of matches. So I don't know how the crowd's going to react to it. It is going to be real quiet and a lot of groaning, like you said. But those are the type of matches I love to watch. And as far as the triple threat match, I agree with EOD. Like it could go really any way outside of Cali. I think Cali definitely is going to lose. He's going to go get sent up. At first, I was thinking that PJ Vasa could win the match and then go face Wendy Chu, but based upon what we saw after that match tonight, well, it shows us that Wendy and Kendall's going to have their match. But I'm selfishly looking forward to a Wendy Chu versus a PJ Vasa match in like some type of no holds barred, no disqualification match, because I think that'll be an amazing match to have on the show.
Okay, actually, PJ Vasa would probably win that match if Wendy.
Yeah.
I'll say my thoughts. What are your thoughts between Thatcher and Dempsey?
I'm excited to see this match, and I like this segment. Yeah, that's my thoughts on it. Everybody else.
Okay, I get that. All right, I'll talk about that later. My thoughts on Thatcher versus Dempsey. I think Thatcher's gonna win because he has the experience. Like he has the point that he knows technical wrestling. Dempsey's gonna show out because he wants to show out big. He wants to be like the big villain at the end, but say, "Oh, I did it." Thatcher's gonna be the smart guy.
He said he wants to prove himself.
He wants to prove himself, but then Thatcher's gonna realize, like, I've been training guys about this, and I've been training technical wrestlers. You're gonna do something really elaborate to trying to show off, and for me, I know how to get out of it and make it against you. That's what I think is gonna happen.
I think what would make this a good story
Yeah.
is if, like, okay, Charlie Dempsey wants to prove himself so bad, but then he ends up losing.
Yeah,
And
best
then
of
that
three.
shatters his
Best of
ego,
three.
It's like, all right, well,
No, it's good to do a best of three. He loses the first one. Thatcher gives it to him again because he feels bad. Thatcher loses that one. Thatcher's pride gets hurt, and then you do a third one, which is just, and you can do like an old school, like English styles match. It doesn't really matter. But with the triple threat, I want Kendall to win because, again, Kendall knows how to beat Callie and vice versa. So if Kendall's smart, she'll find an opportunity when Callie's trying to do the Callie connection to PJ Vasa, because I was actually thinking of this in my head, and you can do this in the 2K26 version in a sense. Callie started the run doing the Callie connection, right? And she's running. Kendall slides in and then does her flatliner real quick. You just got to jump in at the right time, do the flatline, pop, 1, 2, 3. That's how you win. The reason I'm saying this is that I want Wendy to beat Kendall. If we all acknowledge here in the Evolve PWF in the chat, if we all acknowledge that Kendall and Callie was destined to happen, we have to acknowledge as well that Wendy and Kendall is destined to happen.
Yeah,
it has to happen. Wendy has been there, so that's what I wanted to say about that. I think Kendall does it, and then they go to Wendy, and I hope they do this. Wendy takes the belt, then it can do a Wendy PJ Vasa, a Wendy this, a Wendy Nikita Lyons. You can do Nikita Lyons versus Wendy Chu was a badass match. Run it back, but now Wendy Chu's a champion. Mason Holiday, Chantel Monroe was like to have a rematch. You don't have to do a feud. You just do like a simple title match. That's it. That's what I think, because PJ Vasa is great. She has the belt for 2 years because of the Samoan dynasty.
Do you think and this is just me throwing something out there, because I think what you said about the whole Thatcher thing, that's a great idea. I love that. But do you think that they probably could tell a story where Thatcher does lose and then he feels like he doesn't have it anymore, and then try to, get back to being what he used to be and eventually beat Charlie?
I don't think so, because I don't think he has an active wrestling role on Evolve. I don't think they'll dedicate massive amounts of storyline time to him. I think it would be cool. Don't get me wrong. I think it would be very cool. I just don't think they want to dedicate the time to Timothy Thatcher if they can rather do it to some of the younger guys.
Yeah, well, I'll say this just because y'all might not know. There's got a ID showcase this weekend. He's supposed to be fighting Mathers, and I think that might just be kind of what since he's kind of like a trainer, does like these little shows like that and everything, but like on TV. I kind of agree with Coach, but I was kind of hoping that maybe what could be a good story, like Thatcher does beat Dempsey and then Dempsey humbles himself, and then maybe a mentor thing, so that way they don't have to really use Thatcher as much wrestling wise, but then trying to show Charlie okay, you're arrogant, you got potential, and do a mentorship thing to kind of keep it going a little bit. That's if they're even going to have Charlie on Evolve like that. That's the thing I don't even know if they're even going to have him on Evolve like that. I thought maybe it's just like a one-offer and stuff, but who knows?
But I don't. But it's Evolve. They don't really do one-offs. Every time they do a story, it's for a reason, for another reason. Even Lexus King came in for the Vanity Project because he was helping the Vanity Project, and in the end, they referenced him one time.
Yeah.
And
that's
then
what I mean,
after
how he was there for a little bit, and then he went back to. I think the Charlie Dempsey maybe is a little bit, and then, but who knows? Because he doesn't interact with anybody else on the roster at all. It's he's got his own little sub story thing. So I don't know if he's really a part of the Evolve roster or not.
If Charlie Dempsey does stay on Evolve, I would like to see him interact with Kendall Gray because of the whole Rank UCC connection. It would be weird, but I feel like we can do something like that.
Again, yeah. Because now we talked about this on NXT. Now because Carly Bright is out with Kendall Gray and Evolve, and Red QCC is looking for another partner. We don't know who it is, but they've already confirmed it. Dude, we found the number 3. We're gonna go get her right now. Yeah, it kind of makes sense. I just don't want it to be Carmen Petrovic. Like, come on now. I want it to be Tyra May Steele. Like just the female Kurt Angle. Like this is what you need in the ring QCC to be like legit, like just legit trouble. You got the squirrely Kendall Gray. You got the suplex machine Tyra May Steele, and then you have Ren Sinclair. But it's still the comedic Ren Sinclair. I'll say that. Like Ren Sinclair's awesome. She needs to be a villain. I don't know when.
I think she should Thunderdome it.
I don't know when.
Have Ren
but
pick somebody, have Charlie
needs to be
bet
a
somebody,
villain.
and have them like fight each other to get that third spot. So maybe Charlie sees like what you see with Tyra May Steele. They see Carmen Petrovic. All right, well, we got room for one of you guys, so hey, y'all gonna have to fight it out.
Yeah. Tyra May's that's a good point. I like that.
I think that would be kind of cool because Charles is always a little bit off from the two females. So it'll be like, all right, well, this is who I want. This is who I want. All right, let's see who's gonna get in. And it gives them something to do too.
But
in the meantime,
please, because she ain't doing nothing right now. She cut her hair into like a bob, and she's just living life, which I'm happy for her. But like, wrestle, like, get your name out there so you can get more reps and like do stuff. I'm not saying that like if you don't want to, but like we see potential. We saw potential in Callie. Guess what? Ding ding, she's a freaking powerhouse. We saw potential in Kendall. Bing bing. We saw potential in this new Wendy, which is a 6-year wrestler that's been in NXT for roughly a long time. Like now, and even Nikita. No, people don't like Nikita. I like Nikita. I like this Nikita. I like this crazy Nikita because she realizes like it's like I'm in the lowest level of wrestling right now, so I'm gonna have the best time of my life.
Yeah, she's just trying to have fun right now. Yeah.
Yeah. Why not? Have fun. Ariana Grace is having fun getting like 2 things on her body over and over again. You're getting paid for that, Ariana Grace. You should really tell them to stop doing that. But I get it. It's prop comedy. Either way, final thoughts, final rating around the board. Let's say this quick so we can say our goodbyes. CJ Wilfred Terrell, final rating of the show.
I can show A. Yeah. Hey.
Yeah, man, I'll give it a A. It's a way to bring back and evolve that we dearly missed so much, and what better way to come back than to come back like you never left.
Yeah. Coach?
I'm gonna say a B+ to an A-, mainly just because of the very first match of the night. That kind of brought it down for me a little bit. But besides that, the rest of the night was really good. So I'd say either A- or B+.
UD.
Yeah, I agree with Coach. For me, it was like a B show, mainly because of the first match. But yeah, the rest of it was great and everything. But the first match kind of brought it down some, so I give it a B. So because I've seen way better Evolved episodes. So.
Hear these thoughts?
Yeah, I'll give it an A-, simply for the same reason Coach and EOD said. But I told this to a lot of people, so hopefully they enjoyed it as much as I did. For people who didn't watch Evolve before, but we'll see how that turns out.
Yeah, I should say I think this is on everybody. It was a really good episode. I don't think it was a bad episode.
Mm-hmm.
I know. You always give it like really good ratings. Cardi M, last final rating of the show.
I give it an A. It was a good show.
Okay. I give it an A. Well, I give it like an A- because the first match was like Carmen Petrovic should in the next 2 weeks say I want a title shot. Has to say it. Like needs to say it. Like if her purpose is to fight every newbie that comes in, then all right, I guess. But like, come on. That like I kind of felt like they're giving her the Rich Holland deal. Like this is what's supposed to be Rich Holland supposed to do, but he left, so we're just giving it to you. I don't really know, but either way.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, A- for me. But I also want to say, NXT, you should really go to Evolve and ask them, hey, how'd you do those promos for Trill London? I kind of like want to learn how to do that because I need that at NXT. Like,
throw Raw and SmackDown in there too. They need to do that as well.
Yeah.
Right.
Like sell them an underground program. Like here, take this, use this. It works for me. But ladies and gentlemen, this was the Evolve episode 42 post review. I wanted to give thanks to I'm sorry. What's wrong with me? CJ Wilfred Terrell, tell them your socials where they can find you and the anniversary.
Oh yeah, man. You can find me on Linktree / For Real Terrell.
And you can also find me on Linktree / CJ Wolfie 15. And you can go on to it and find all the links and subscribe.
And we also have our content that we have together. We had our 1 year anniversary on January 6th. That was our 1 year anniversary in the IWC. And if y'all don't know, together, well, hold on, let me do this since I wasn't here for the intro. What up, everybody? My name is For Real Terrell, and this is my fiance, the beautiful werewolf.
Hello, it's CJ Wolfie. How y'all doing?
And together we are For Real Love. And yeah, man, you know, you can find us on YouTube under For Real Love 15. We have a lot of stuff that we'll be working on together. And we will be also branching out, doing some solo side quests, man.
Oh, yeah.
Because you know what I'm saying? We have some stuff that we want to work on. And what better way to do it than to just do it?
That's awesome. Love that.
Oh, yeah.
Coach.
You can find me as Coach FCHW pretty much everywhere. I'm mostly only on YouTube though, because I'm inactive everywhere else. So yeah, just Coach FCHW. That's where you'll find me.
Okay. Brian, Coach FCHW everywhere else. Check him out. Great commentary. When either Evolve, TNA, NXT happens, less than 6 hours later, he got it and done. That's consistency, ladies and gentlemen. Get him to 1,000, please. EOD Wrestling Hub 33 plus EOD Sports. Tell them where they can find him.
All right, you can find me at Linktree / End of Days 33. That's where you can find my EOD 33 Wrestling Hub, where I do live watch-alongs, and EOD 33 Sports is a new channel where I can actually show live sports on it. So I try to keep them separate, to niche it down and the algorithm and everything. But Linktree has all my socials, my Instagram, TikTok, any other place you can find me. It's all on there. So there you go.
Okay. Love it. Hear these thoughts? Let's see where they can find you, please.
Yeah, you can just type this right here on any social media platform. If you can't find me, that means I'm not there. But yeah, mostly YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. That's mainly where I'm most consistent on.
Visible Woman.
You guys can find me on Instagram at Kardala Muhammad. It's KARDALAMOHAMED.
Damn.
You can find me on Rican Reactions. That's my news channel. I talk about the exclusivity of Puerto Rico. I've been a little bit lax days ago on that because a lot of crazy stuff has happened. But check us out on the PWF, which is the podcast on the Pursuit of Wrestling Fans. We have Evolve with PWF. We have Mr. NXT Time with DY. We have PWF Wrestling Talk on Saturday. Monday coming soon. Trying to get the time right. Conspiracy Corner AI. Trying to get that. Coming soon as well. AEW Archives with Cardi M. Gonna be a great show. Stay healthy, stay happy. I want to give a shout out to everyone here down and everyone down below. Thanks for leaving your comments down below in the chat. You can see them down the side. And remember, we are one of 8 Evolve podcasts that talk about Evolve, review Evolve, content Evolve. Please share us because we want the whole world to see this. We don't want money. We want the whole world to understand that Evolve is a great ass show. 42 episodes in. We are excited every single week. I have never been unexcited to watch wrestling in a long ass time, except if I watch NXT. And that kind of makes me happy or sad. Raw and SmackDown makes me happy or sad. Evolve makes me 100% happy. I am lying 90%. Chuy Martinez kind of pisses me off because he's not really doing anything and he's not really a good announcer. But other than that, wonderful time. Wonderful time. Oh, hey, shout out. I thought to say this too. Aaron Rourke, Cappuccino Jones, and his shirtless Mike Cunningham was in the VIP section. Aaron Rourke was trying to be like this the whole time to kind of go through Cappuccino Jones to be next to Mike Cunningham. Mike Cunningham, put on a shirt. I feel bad for you. You could have got a cold. Makes no sense for you to do that. You're the new cowboy because take well. Either way. Have a good night, everybody. It's Gal. Thank you for this video. Thank you for the studometers. Thank you for the studonomics. Thank you for giving us the credence that we really do rock with you. What you said was the cameo, but after that was all you, and I appreciate that, sir. Stay healthy. Stay happy. See you on Saturday, ladies and gentlemen. We're out of here.
Oh boy, he's got a fresh spray tan. He's looking like $1 million bucks right now. Guess who it is, dummies? It's Carl. With a massive shout out to the PUWF crew. We're talking Terrell, CJ, For Love, EOD Wrestling, Coach FCHW, and Cardi M. Oh yeah, you guys have been covering WWE Evolve since episode 1, and much more importantly, you've been talking about me. It's Gal. Every single week. Smart move, dummies. You know greatness when you see it, when you smell it, and right now it smells like mint condition. No competition. Oh yeah, I was also asked to rank Chewy Martinez on the Studometer. Am I seeing right? Listen, I looked at Chewy, I looked at the charts, and the Studometer doesn't even go that low. So Chewy is not even in the books. But I want to thank you guys for being fans of It's Gal. And don't forget, you got to keep it lean, keep it tight. The abs are blazing through the night. Oh yeah.